I am not even gonna lie. I ignored Kaiju number 8 for way too long. Not because it looked bad, but because every time I open Crunchyroll, this anime was sitting there staring at me like a gym bro trying to sell protein powder. Watch Kaiju number 8, new episode out now. Countdown to the next episode. Bro, relax. I am trying to watch just one episode of Sword Art Online in peace. But eventually, I gave in. Welcome back, legends. My name is Abhishek, and here we talk about everything and anything in anime. The first episode of Kaiju number 8 wasted absolutely zero time. Like, this anime starts with monster destroying cities, explosions everywhere, military squads pulling up with oversized cannon looking like somebody mixed the Avengers with the pest control. And then the main character shows up, not as a strongest soldier, not as a chosen one, not even as a rookie. Nah, this man, Kafka Hibino, is basically the dude cleaning monster guts off sidewalk after the cool characters leave. Imagine dreaming of becoming Batman your whole life and ending up as janitor in the Batcave. That's Kafka. And weirdly enough, that's exactly why he works. Because he feels like a real adult. Bro is tired. His apartment looks like depression and instant noodle had a baby. His knees crack every time he stands up, and every conversation with younger people feels like they are accidentally roasting him. When Reno shows up, this dude immediately looked at Kafka like, wait, this is the man who gave up on his dreams?
Pass the test.
That's painful because everybody watching has had at least one moment where they looked at their younger self and thought, yeah, little bro would be disappointed right now. And Kaiju number 8 somehow turns that feeling into comedy. That's the sneaky part of this anime. 1 second you are laughing because Kafka gets folded by a tiny monster built like an uncooked chicken nugget. Because unlike most shonen protagonists, Kafka already failed once. He is not climbing from zero. He already fell off the mountain. Now he is trying to crawl back up at the age of 32. That's hilarious and inspirational at the same time. And speaking of hilarious, the transformations in this show are so unserious sometimes. Bro becomes one of the strongest kaiju alive and immediately loses the control of his body. 1 minute he's acting cool, the next minute he's jumping through windows naked like a confused raccoon. The anime really said, congratulations on your power. Unfortunately, your dignity has been removed. But then the action kicks in. And good lord, the sound design in this show deserves extra financial compensation. Every punch sounds like somebody dropped a refrigerator from the orbit. Every transformation has enough bass to rearrange your spine. There is one scene where Kafka punches a kaiju and the entire weather forecast changes and the defense force. Yeah, these people are different, especially Mina Ashiro. Mina even doesn't feel human. Everybody else is fighting for their survival, while she is out there deleting kaiju with sniper shot from 5 zip scores away. The anime treats her like an airstrike with emotions, and honestly, valid. The world constantly feels dangerous, like civilians are not safe here. Buildings are getting folded. People are screaming. Kaiju are popping up like unpaid bills. So when Kafka saves somebody, it actually matters. Especially because he helps people, even when it screws him over personally. There is this energy around him. where you can tell he doesn't want glory anymore. He just don't want people to suffer the way he did. Also, can we talk about how this anime balances comedy and serious moment without giving you emotional whiplash? Because somehow Kafka can be having the dumbest moment imaginable and that immediately locks in, like rent is due tomorrow. The switch is clean. No cringe speech, no 20 minutes flashback, just immediate business. By the way, if you are enjoying this video so far, hit that like button real quick because I am fighting this YouTube algorithms harder than Kafka fights Kaiju. And subscribe too, because if this channel got disappear one day, just assume a numbered Kaiju got to me. Now here's what surprises me most about Kaiju number 8. It's actually easy to watch. I mean smooth. Even people who barely watch anime could enjoy this. Pacing moves fast, the powers are easy to understand, and the characters are memorable immediately. Kids can enjoy monster fights, adults can relate to Kafka having a quarter life crisis at 32, and the animation during big fights. Production IG was in the studio fighting for their life. The scale feels massive, but the anime still remember to slow down and let their characters breathe. That's important, because if every new episode was non-stop explosions, eventually your brain will turn into mashed potatoes. Instead, Kaiju number 8 gives you quiet moment too. Kafka looking at Mina, Reno realizing what kind of person Kafka is, the defense force actually feeling like co-workers instead of random NPCs. Those moments matters. And honestly, the anime's biggest strength might be that Kafka isn't trying to become the strongest for fame. Bro just want to stand besides the people he cares about without feeling useless anymore. So yeah, Kaiju number 8 ended up becoming one of the easiest recommendation I have given till yet. It's funny, the fights are insane, the characters feels alive, and Kafka Hibino might secretly be one of the most relatable shonen protagonists we have gotten in years. Not because he is perfect, but because he is exhausted, he is scared, late for everything, and still keeps showing up anyway. And honestly, that's real hero behavior. Anyways, I'm going to head out. Take care of yourselves, and if you ever heard stomping noise outside your house, that might turns out to be a kaiju. I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye.